Hello, third grade. This is going to be your 3.5 lesson. Alright, so I'm in Quaver right now looking at our lesson. The first activity you're going to do is a little warm-up. It is high hopes, body percussion. So if we look on the screen, you can see on the top they have different rhythm patterns. Underneath, they are going to show you what body percussion you're going to do. And then to help you out in the corner here is someone doing the actual body percussion. So go ahead, do that on your own, and if you need help, you can watch the person down there in the corner. Alright, so after you do that, let's move on to the next activity. Alright, and here I have the lyrics to Mr. Ostinato. And first time, it's a short song, less than a minute. I want you to pause this video and listen to the whole thing on your own. Alright, so now you should have already listened to the whole song on your own. Alright, so maybe you noticed that after every single line in the music, they do this pattern. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. And then they will sing the next line, and at the end they do this pattern. And then again they do another line, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. So this time, I want you to listen to the song again, and I want you to perform that pattern, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, along with the song. So you can maybe you can tap on your legs, or if you're sitting at a table, you can tap on your table and make a little drum sound. Alright, so again, listen to the whole song by yourself and perform that little ta, ta, ti, ti, ta pattern with the song. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next page. So the reason why we just did that little pattern with the Mr. Ostinato lyrics is because this week we're learning about ostinatos. And in music, an ostinato is a short repeated pattern. And you can see the reason why we have this screen up here is because an ostinato is a short repeated pattern, and it keeps going on and on and on and on and on and keeps repeating. Alright, so let's go on and move to the next screen. Alright, so now I'm going to create an ostinato pattern. Let's say it's ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Alright, so what should I fill in number 2 to continue my pattern? Alright, to continue my pattern, I'm going to fill in, again, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. So I want you to do my ostinato for 1 and 2, and then you can perform it with the tracks, track 1 or track 2, you choose. Alright, now that you're finished creating my ostinato pattern, I want you to create your own ostinato. Alright, so fill in one of them, and then I want you to repeat it over and over in the whole entire 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want you to repeat that same pattern over and over and over again. Alright, I'm going to keep going with that, and I want you to perform that ostinato pattern. Keep on repeating the same exact thing with both of the tracks. Alright, so pause the video here and go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep going. Alright, this time, instead of writing down your rhythms, I want you to create an ostinato movement. Alright, so the song is going. So we listen. First we're listening to the beat. Alright, so for example, an ostinato pattern would be tap, clap, and you keep going. Tap, clap, tap, clap, tap, clap. And the ostinato is that it keeps repeating on and on and on. Or you could do stomp, clap, and just keep going with that pattern because that ostinato keeps repeating and repeating. So for this one, create your own movement and practice it with the music. Alright, so for the assignment this week, you're going to record yourself, write down your ostinato pattern on a whiteboard, on a paper, whatever you have. I want you to show it on the screen just like this, so I can see your pattern. And then I want you to perform whatever you have here. So for example, I'm going to keep saying ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. So I want you to show me your ostinato pattern you wrote down and then perform it or say it a couple times repeated. All right, so that is it for this week, and I will see you next time.